Hi everyone, in today's Biblical Cities of the Holy Land video, we will take a look at the New Testament city of Jericho. Herodian Jericho, also known as New Testament Jericho, is situated at the southwestern end of the Jordan Valley, about 10 miles or 16 kilometers northwest of the Dead Sea in the Palestinian West Bank. The site of Old Testament Jericho, which appears to have been mostly abandoned by the New Testament period, is located about 2 miles or 3 kilometers north of the site of New Testament Jericho. The city of Jericho was relocated from its old location during the Hellenistic period, when it was refounded during the reign of the Jewish Hasmonean dynasty during the 2nd to 1st centuries BC, as a royal winter retreat, residence and capital, which was still situated close enough to Jerusalem to the west to be easily reached in need, but far enough away to still be considered private. The site was chosen for its abundant sources of fresh water, its pleasant winter climate, and its fertile soils. Ancient authors such as Josephus and Strabo make mention of the fertility of the land surrounding Jericho, and the date palm and balsam groves that grew around Jericho, and which were a source of great wealth to the city. The economic importance of the city is actually evidenced in the New Testament in Luke chapter 19 verses 1 to 10, as the chief tax collector Zacchaeus lived and worked at the economically important city of New Testament Jericho. Furthermore, before the Hasmonean control of Jericho, both the Greek empires of the Ptolemies and the Seleucids, who had earlier had control of the areas around Jericho, claimed the city and its surrounding lands as part of their exclusive royal estates. New Testament Jericho was also strategically located on an important east-west international highway. In fact, the parable of the Good Samaritan that is found in Luke chapter 10 verses 30 to 37 takes place on the road from Jerusalem to Jericho. It was also at Jericho that Jesus healed blind Bartimaeus in Mark chapter 10 verses 46 to 52. The city passed from Hasmonean control when it was captured by the Roman general Pompey the Great in 68 BC. Jericho was then given to Herod the Great by Octavian in the year 31 BC, after the defeat of Mark Antony at the naval battle of Actium. The city was then taken by the Romans during the First Great Jewish Revolt, and may have acted as a Roman garrison town after the revolt was suppressed. New Testament Jericho then began to decline over the centuries. The area though around Jericho has continued to be inhabited to this very day. The site of New Testament Jericho was identified in 1834, though excavations did not begin at the site until the 1950s. New Testament Jericho mainly consisted of a series of royal palaces, one Hasmonean and a massive Herodian complex that was built by Herod the Great that has 3 distinct building phases. The largest and most significant phase being the 3rd phase, which was 7.5 acres in size and had a large pool, large halls, a bathhouse and sunken garden, and was built around 15 BC. Herod also constructed a hippodrome, a theatre and an amphitheatre near his palace. Evidence of a large number of elite Herodian period Jewish burials at New Testament Jericho also imply a significant elite population of Jews lived at Jericho during the New Testament period. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to leave a like, comment and subscribe for more videos every Friday.